Hello, everyone. This is Mariam, your host for the day. Welcome to Beyond with HCM. For those who have been joining us for the first time, welcome. And for those who have been following us previously, thank you and welcome back. Okay, before I start the session, I will give a brief introduction for our new members about what is HCM. HCM is basically a education consultancy. We are global. We have our headquarters in Canada, and we are currently spread over North Africa, Middle East, and now we are here in Pakistan. So, what is our main goal here at HCM? Yes, we do offer career advancement opportunities. We do offer you consultancy for abroad education. But other than that, we also provide great customer service and we work really hard for that because we believe in to build a lifelong partnership with our students. Um, it would be a plus for you to know that our counselors are ISO certified, which is basically a golden certification for career counseling. That means our counselors are well taught and well trained and ready to counsel you for your abroad education journey. I'm really excited about today's session, which is with Lambton College. We have with us the representative from Lambton College, who is the international recruiter there, Mr. Rob. Welcome, Rob, to this session.
Thank you. It's very excited to be here. I'm really looking forward to talking to the students today.
That's great. It's great to have you with us. You can continue with your presentation now.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Marianne, and welcome everybody to the Lambton College session today. I'm going to give a brief overview, a little presentation. I'm going to share my screen here so that you can take a look about Lambton College. I'm going to talk to you about our excellent facilities that we have, where we're located exactly, and what to expect when coming to Lambton College. So let me just share my screen here. Here we go. Perfect. Just getting that up there. Excellent. So, once again, we are very excited to be here today to educate you about Lambton College. We currently have 9,000 international students here at Lambton College. We have three campuses, as you can see here on the map. This is a map of Canada, and our three campuses are Sarnia, Toronto, and Mississauga. And all three campuses are located in the province of Ontario, which you can see there at the very bottom. So we're right along the United States of America's border. So all three campuses host over 50 postgraduate programs for you to choose from. And I'll go through a bunch of those here in a minute. But first, I'm just going to talk to you about our three campuses. So our Sarnia campus, which you can see here, this is Sarnia. Now, if you look at this picture here, you'll see the river going down the middle of the picture here. On the left-hand side of the river is Sarnia, so that's in Canada. And if you're looking on the right-hand side, that's the United States of America. So those bridges connect both Sarnia to a city called Port Huron. Now, Sarnia is a population of about 120,000 people. That's where I'm actually from. That's where I'm from right now, giving this presentation. Beautiful community. It is Ontario's largest petrochemical and refining complex, and is top 7 cities for Intelligent Community Forum. So we're very proud about that. Very safe and affordable, and a high standard of living. So one of the reasons why I've stayed in Sarnia is because the cost of living is very affordable. For those of you who are coming to stay here for rent, much more affordable than the Toronto, Mississauga, GTA area. And it's only 2.5 hour drive from Toronto. So once you arrive at Pearson Airport, it's only 2.5 hour drive to your campus here in Sarnia. So very close. And then our Lambton in Toronto, as most of you probably have heard of Toronto, I would hope. It is Canada's largest city. It is in the top most desirable places to live in the world. And it is one of the most diverse cities in the world as well. So no matter where you come from in the world, living here in Toronto, you'll find a little bit of your home right here in Toronto. And then our third campus, which is Mississauga, it's actually right beside Toronto. Standing in Mississauga, you probably wouldn't even know that either you're standing in Toronto or Toronto in Mississauga, because they're right encompassing each other. It is Canada's sixth largest city. It's about a 30-minute drive to downtown Toronto. So with the transit system and the busing system, is very easy to get around. And as you can see there, very large place, with over 2,800 retails and restaurants and financial companies, IT companies, life science companies, automotive, technology, food and beverage, everything that you're looking for, certainly here in Mississauga. We have here now is a map showing the Greater Toronto Area. So as you can see in this map here, we have the little airplane there. That's where you'd be flying into, which we call Pearson International Airport. It is located right in Mississauga. So our campus in Mississauga is about a 10-minute drive from there, so very close. And then our Toronto campus is probably about 45 minutes, half an hour, 45-minute drive from the airport. So also nice and close. And you'll see the Greater Toronto Area, which we call the GTA, encompasses about a dozen very large cities, making one great big large GTA area. So there's about 8 million people in the GTA altogether. So you'll certainly find lots of jobs, lots of places to live, and a very good environment. So next I'm going to show you is 3 brand new buildings that we just built at our Sarnia campus. So our Sarnia campus is sort of like our head campus. It's our largest campus. We just invested almost over $70 million into these 3 buildings. The first building here that I'm going to show you is our athletics and fitness complex. And it is a gorgeous building that we just created for our students that want to get out and be a lot more active. We have a very large gymnasium for our basketball teams. Different intramural teams play within our big gym there. We have a new state-of-the-art fitness center for individuals who like working out. We have a fitness studio as well for those who like to do spin class, aerobics, and a bunch of other classrooms that's available for our students. So beautiful place there that is available for all of our students to use. Our second new building is our Nova Chemical Health and Research Center. And I think this is one of the most impressive buildings that we have. And I kind of explain it as it's almost like a hospital built inside of our school. It was made for 4 of our major programs, which you'll see here. Paramedics on the bottom left-hand corner, our massage therapy, our nursing programs, and our pharmacy technician programs. State-of-the-art classrooms, labs that you're going to be working in that are just like when you get out into the workforce. And just absolutely superb. I wish I could take you all right now through a tour of it, because I think you would just be in awe over looking at how beautiful this new health center is. And then our third building is our Center of Excellence in Energy and Bioindustrial Technologies. And this is what I always call the cornerstone of our college. Lambton College is over 50 years old, and we were built because of the plants, chemical, industrial plants in our backyard. So for those that want to come in and learn in our engineering and science programs, this is certainly the school for you. There's no other school in Ontario that has what we have here because of the huge chemical plants in our backyard, they're looking at hiring you right when you leave the college, and very good paying jobs, which is really awesome. So you can see here with our labs, state of the art. Once again, I wish I could take you around to show you just how amazing this school is. Our Sarnia campus has a residence, which is very convenient. You can stay right on campus. We have 280 students. Because of COVID this year, we only have one per bedroom, but we're hoping that by January we go back to having 2 students per room. It's literally a 2-minute walk to your classrooms, which is great. It includes a meal plan, so you don't have to worry about doing any cooking while you're at school here. And you're living with hundreds of other students. So what a great way to make friends. They have tons of activities that go on every day, and it's a really good vibe. So if you're coming to Lambton here in Sarnia, look at our residence. It's a great opportunity for you. As I mentioned before, we have an amazing athletics program. We have 7 varsity teams. We have men's and women's basketball team. We have men's and women's soccer team, both indoor and outdoor. So because of the wintertime here in Canada, we have indoor soccer when it's lots of snow on the ground. And then a couple of years ago, we started up our new men's baseball team, which is really taking off. So for those of you who are very competitive, we're certainly a school that is set for you. For those that aren't as competitive, we have over 50 intramural teams that just want to come out and have some fun. We were rated, as I mentioned there, #1 athletics facility in the province. We have that 6,000 square foot fitness center and virtual classes available throughout the week. So really good if you're into the fitness world for sure. Now, we're very proud to announce that we are the very first college in Ontario to have a academic program in esports. We have a fully equipped on-campus arena, which you can see here in the picture. And we hold international competitive varsity team competitions yearly, as well as we hold an annual esports open event here at Lambton College. This is a really popular program that has really started to take off. And if you're looking for the esports, this is certainly the school that you'll want to come to. Now, I'm very proud to say that Lambton College is the #1 school in research for the past 3 years for the whole province of Ontario. So once again, for those that are interested in engineering and science, this is the school for you. To be named the #1 college in all the colleges in Ontario here in Canada is pretty impressive, and we're ranked #3 of all of Canada. So that too is very, very impressive. A few years back, we were named the #1 school in the world, and this encompasses universities and colleges. So this presentation took place in San Diego, California, and we were, like I said, we were named the #1 school for Enactus, and that encompasses every university and college around the whole world. So this is a feat that we are extremely proud of, and certainly one that we want to show. So I'm just going to list some of our programs in each of the schools that we have here, the ones that are popular. So our computer studies programs, artificial intelligence and machine learning, computer forensics is very popular. Our cloud computing for big data is one that fills up very quickly. Computer software, database development, and mobile application design and development. These are very popular in our School of Computer Studies. We do have much more. I'm just highlighting the ones that are very popular. In our health and community and creative design, we have our culinary operations, which has come a long way. We have a red sealed chef that teaches in these programs. Advanced photography is a growing program. Our occupational health and safety management has really skyrocketed. Most of our larger businesses in Canada require an occupational health and safety manager on site at all times. So this program has really taken off due to the compliance elements there. Pharmacy technician, as I showed earlier, is one that is very popular. In our early childhood education program is another one that fills up very quickly. Now, in our technology and trades, I really don't even need to mention a lot of these because, as I mentioned, this is what our school is all about. And you can see here in the picture our excellent training facility that we have for this school here. So our applied process piping design, quality engineering management, instrumentation. I know I can tell you that instrumentation, amazing jobs. My brother actually took the instrumentation program and is being very successful with that, working for Nova Chemical, chemical production, power engineering, and our chemical lab is another program that is very, 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 very popular. And then our business studies, our marketing management, digital media, construction project management, supply chain management, hotel, human resource. Those ones are all very popular. E-learning. So these are all very popular programs that we have here. But I really suggest that you check out our website, lambtoncollege.ca /international, and you'll see the program button there. And it will list all, we have, I think it's 52 programs that we have currently at Lambton College. So very, very important. So our scholarships. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that we are looking to recruit for, this should say September, not spring. September, I should have taken out spring. Sorry. So this is September 2022. That's what we're looking for here. We have a $3,000 scholarships for all of our programs, or 18 programs from our Sarnia campus. Okay, so if you're looking for our Sarnia campus, this is what you'll have a $3,000 scholarship. And that is for anybody who makes our minimum requirements. So some of our programs are 6.5. Some of ours are 6.0 IELTS, okay? And your scholarship will be deducted from your first year tuition. So your first semester, you'll get $1,500 off. Your second semester, you'll get $3,000 off. This is only for September 2022. And then for the Toronto and Mississauga campus, we're giving a $1,000 scholarship for programs there. It cannot be combined with the $3,000 ones because they're different campuses. And it too is for September 2022. And it will be deducted off your thing there. So I just wanted to talk about that there for options. So once again, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that our January 22 is completely full and closed, and May is completely full and closed. We're just looking for September 2022, and those scholarships that I mentioned are for that intake there. Now that intake is opening up October 1st, so that's next Friday. So and that's our biggest intake of the year. We have our 3 intakes, January, May, and September. And so this presentation couldn't be better timing, because next Friday, all of our programs will be open. So this is an excellent opportunity for you to apply. Like I said, we have over 9,000 international students. And the reason why people are saying, oh, I want to apply for January, I want to pay for May. Well, we're so popular because you're going to see when you go there and you look at our programs, we're one of the most affordable colleges in all of Canada. And that is why we fill up so quickly. So it's important that you talk to your counselors here. They're going to spend some good quality time with you, focusing on which programs are best suited for you. Make sure that when you are looking at our admissions requirements, remember that these are our minimum standards, okay? So it's very competitive. So it may say that, okay, you know what, you're might have a 6.0 IELTS exam. Well, there might be other people, and there will be other people that will have a 7.0 IELTS, okay? So remember that just because you meet the minimum requirements doesn't mean that you're automatically going to be put in here. We have very high standards because we want to make sure we have very high programs. With our high standards, what we're seeing though is that we're getting students who are going to be approved with their visa applications. So the visa offices look and say, okay, Lambton College only takes high standards students. Then we're going to, look at approving their visa applications much easier than low standard schools. So making sure that you understand that, your academic requirements. Yes, we might have a 60% minimal, but when our admissions people look at your transcripts, the higher, obviously, the better you're going to have here. We also look at making sure that you have no failed courses, and if you do, we want to understand, exactly what's going on here. So, we really hope for zero backlogs, as they call it, failed courses. So making sure that you have a good transcript is very important. Okay, so most of our programs need to have a degree or diploma. So we look at that. We look at your transcripts. We look at your IELTS scores, and we also look at, which is very important too, is your study gap. Okay, if you have more than a 5-year study gap, Lambton College is not for you. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you understand that if you have more than a 5-year study gap, we will not be looking at your application or accepting it anyway. We'll be looking at it, but we will not be accepting it. So once again, if you're here looking for January or May, we are completely full. We are only looking for September. So I'm certainly open here now to answer any questions that you may have about any programs. I can talk to you about that, and we can look at making sure that you're successful here in coming to Lambton.
Okay, I have a few questions that I just received. Talking about the job prospects or the internships during their time, like studying, do you have a proper like career counseling office or career services office for that?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Thank you who submitted that question. So yes, the nice thing about, I should have mentioned too, the nice thing about our programs, when you go on our program page, you're going to notice that every one of our programs is designed for 2 years. And the reason why we've designed the programs for 2 years is for a number of reasons. Number one, if you study for 2 years in Canada, then you can apply for your 3-year work permit. Okay, so now you can stay in Canada for 5 years if you're successful. If you were to take a 1-year program, then you can only stay for 1 year after. So that only gives you 2 years in Canada. So now we're optioning it for 5 years. Now, because we've made all of our programs 2 years, we have encompasses what they call a co-op or internship in each of these programs. So because it's a 2-year program, you have 4 semesters. Your last semester, or what we call term 4, encompasses a co-op and intern. So you're going to be spending 4 months out in the workforce. Some of the co-ops are paid, some of them are not paid. And you're going to be getting that Canadian practical work experience that you need to be successful once you graduate college. Because when you graduate college, they're going to look at your schooling, but they're also going to look at what is just as important, is your experience here in Canada. And having a school that has set up that you have got into a work program like that is extremely beneficial. And we do have a whole department. It's called Student Success, who is there to help you with your journey throughout your 2 years. And part of their expectation is helping you find a good co-op so that you will be successful. Because if you're successful, then we're all successful. And that's very, very important to all of us, right? And that's why we have 9,000 international students. That is why we're completely full, is because this path to coming to Canada is like no other school.
That's so true. Um, and other questions are international students eligible to enroll in every program that you offer?
No, unfortunately, international students are not eligible to enroll in every program that we have at Lambton College. And that has a lot to do with the government funding that we get from the government of Canada and Ontario. So when you go to lambton.ca, you're going to see a whole section of international part on our website. You scroll down to programs, and you're going to see all the programs that are listed. It's very well laid out. Like I said, we have over 50 programs, and all 50 of these programs are designed for you to be successful in getting a good job once you graduate Lambton College. We're not just making up programs to bring you to Canada and you not be successful. These programs we're changing them constantly because we're looking at what does Canada need in their workforce here in Canada. And these programs, I'll tell you right now, you're going to get excellent jobs when you get out of these programs. If you apply yourself through school, through your co-op, you won't find a better school that has set you up to be successful.
That's good. So do you accept personal statements for every program, or are there any specific ones?
Any personal what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Personal statement, the SOP for admission. Do you?
Lambton College here, we don't really look at that. We look at mostly just your transcripts. If there's any study gaps, your IELTS, those are what's important to us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rob. That was all the questions I received, others that you just covered in your presentation. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And for all those who have been watching us, thank you so much for joining. If you have any other questions that you want to ask Rob, or abroad education in general, you can contact us. Our number is 0304 111 8020. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, you're very welcome, Mariam, and thank you for your time and for organizing this. And please go and talk to the counselors here. Like she mentioned, they're very, very knowledgeable, and I guarantee you come here to Lambton College, you'll have a great experience. We have a 96% satisfaction rate by our students, which I think is just unbelievable, and you'll have a hard time finding another school with such high percentage like that, because we've been doing this now for over 20 years, and we have a great understanding of what it takes to make sure that students come to our school and they're very satisfied and they're very successful. Because like I said, if they're not successful, then we're not successful, and we want to make sure that everybody is successful. And coming to a beautiful country like Canada is really a dream for most, and we're here to hopefully make it achievable.
Yes, true.
Okay, thank you, and take care and stay safe, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. It's me signing off. Thank you.